Hello dear students, welcome to Devika's Commerce and Management Academy. Today we'll see important problems too. Two are very important examination point of view, but very easy to understand. If you have followed the previous class, if you have an understanding, this is very simple. So let's focus. Fourth problem. The problem is given on the desktop. You can note down or you can take a screenshot. If you have R.P. Trivedi books, Pankaj publication, you can open this fourth problem. So in this problem, if you see, let me read the problem first. From the following information, restate the amount of sales in return. From the following information, restate the amount of sales in terms of 1995 indices. 3 years are given. Sales, okay, 1993 sales, 94, 95. So these sales, they are expecting you to calculate it as per the 1995 indices. Now, if you see the data year 93, 94, 95, unadjusted sale, original sales, this is 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, 80,000. Average price index is given for 93 year 80, 94 year 100, 95 year 120. This is as per the year it is given. Now, next line it is given, the price index at the end of 1995 is 130. End of the year 1995, the price index is 130. Comment on the trend in sales. First of all, we have to calculate as per the CPP the value of the each and every year sales. For that, what we have done, already I have done the calculation, simple calculations. So, first of all, what we have to do, calculation of sale value as per CPP method. These 3 years CPP value we have to calculate. For that particulars, 93, 94, 95, 3 years. What is given to us first? Sales, unadjusted sales. So, sale value, whatever is given, that sale value I have written 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, 80,000. So, this I have written. And average index price is also given, that I have written average price index. Means same year, whatever index price as per the government. So, that is 80, 100 and 120. We know that end of the year it is 130. 130 is the original one. So, conversion factor we have to calculate. For conversion factor, what we will do, 130 is already given end of the year. So, 130 is the current year. Current year index is 130. 130 divided by original year. 130 divided by 80, it comes to 1.625. This is, we call it as a conversion factor. That is, current year is 130. Now, previous year, that is 1993 is 80. 130 by 80 is 1.625. In the same fashion, 94 and 95 we are calculating. 130 is common, always on the top 130, because current year index is 130. 1995, end of the 1995. So, 130 divided by 100, this is 1.30. And in the same 130 divided by 120. So, this is 1.083. Now, CPP value. CPP value is equal to, directly we can calculate, as we got the conversion factor. This conversion factor we got it now. So, directly you can calculate CPP value is equal to 10 lakh into 1.625. So, this is 16 lakh 25,000. In the same way, 12 lakh into 1.30, it is 15 lakh 60,000, 15 lakh 60,000, yes. And next one, 13 lakh 80,000 into 1.083. So, this is coming to 14 lakh 95,000. Here in brackets, I have written for your good understanding. Am I clear? Now, what they are asking, end of the problem, the comment on the trend in sales. Comment on the trend in sales. If you see the sales are increasing. Sales are increasing, no doubt, 10 lakh, 12 lakh, 13 lakh, 80,000. But if you see the CPP value is decreasing. Year by year it is decreasing. This is not satisfaction. This is not satisfactory. Because though the sales are increasing, CPP value is decreasing. Always we need CPP value to be increased. CPP value means present value as per the price, isn't it? So you can write a comment. There is no space. I have already written for the next problem. I'll write here. Comment what you can do for this. Though, this is for fourth problem. Though the sales are increasing, but the CPP value is decreasing. Value is decreasing. What you can say? Hence, the sales are not up to the mark. The sales are not satisfactory. Anything you can write. Hence, the sales are not satisfactory. This is the comment you can write. Am I clear? This is one way I have shown you how to calculate the CPP year wise. If you want, you can go for the original method as I have shown you in the problem number 1, 2, 3 in the same fashion also. 3 years you can calculate it separately. For example, for 1993 CPP value is equal to 10 lakh into 130 by 80. Directly you can do. So you will get the same answer. For the year 1994 CPP value 12 lakh into 130 by 100. In the same fashion also you can do separately. But in this problem I have shown you through the table. Any method is correct. Am I clear? No confusion at all. Now next we'll go to the next problem. Very important problem. Just to focus this problem. If you understand this problem, essay problem, any problem you can work out. Problem is given the desktop. You can note down or take a screenshot. Let me read this problem first. Explain and ascertain net monetary results. Underline this point. They are asking you to ascertain net monetary results at 2000 and from the under mentioned data. 2000 year beginning and end, few data is given to us. According to that, they are asking us to find out the net results, whether you are getting profit or loss, whatever it may be. This you have to find out. What is the data given to us? Bank at the beginning of 2000 year, the amount was 2000. End of the 2000, it was 3000. In the same way, accounts receivable 10,000 and end of the year 12,000. Accounts payable 15,000, end of the year 10,000. Okay. Now downside they have given you indices. That index you can say. Index numbers 2000 year starting beginning of the 2000 year 100. End of the year 200. Opening and end of the year is given. 2000 average is given 160. Now how do we work out? For this I have already drawn a table. Computation of monetary profit or loss. They are asking us to calculate monetary profit or loss. The same thing I have kept a heading. Computation of monetary profit or loss. What we can do? Particulars, historical value, conversion factor and adjusted value. 3 columns. Historical value anyhow we know. Conversion factor will write same like that problem. Conversion factor and adjusted value after conversion. That 3 columns. Here how many items are given? Bank, accounts receivable, account payable. 3 you have to do it separately. First to focus on bank. Bank opening balance is 2000. History, that is historical value. Bank, I kept a heading bank. So shall I underline with this? Yes, add. Bank opening balance is 2000. So historical value is 2000. Now, how much is increasing? Bank 2000 to 3000 it is increasing. Isn't it? Increasing it is 3000. Okay. Now, conversion factor. When it comes to conversion factor, bank 2000. Beginning of the year, how much it is? 100. Downside it is given. 2000 starting, 2000 end. End of the year 2000. Beginning of the year 100. Means we need present value by original old value, acquisition value. You know the factor. So that is why you are getting conversion factor as 200 by 100. Am I clear about this? Okay. We'll calculate 2000 into 200 by 100. Whatever we get, we'll write here. In the same way, increase during the year. Increasing for that, we'll take the average. 200 is as it is. Always you'll take the 200. 200 divided by, here you'll take the average. Average is how much? 160 it is given. Average is always for whether it is increasing or decreasing of the given asset or liability. So this is 200 by 160. We'll calculate it so that you'll get the closing balance. Shall I do the calculation? So this is increasing 2000 to 3000, it is increasing. So increase is how much? 1000 only, sorry. Increase is 1000 only. Okay. Bank is 2000. It has increased to 3000. Means how much increase? 1000. How do you got 1000? 3000 minus 2000. So total it is 3000. We'll calculate the adjusted value. Adjusted value is 2000 into 200 divided by 100 is coming to 4000. And increasing value 1000 into 200, it comes to 200, 2 lakh divided by 160, which is coming to 1250. Simply we have multiplied 2000 into 200 divided by 100, 4000. 1000 into 200 divided by 160, it comes to 1250. So total it is 5250. 3000, 5250. In the same fashion, accounts receivable, accounts payable. 3 more items are given. Okay. Accounts receivable. Accounts receivable is 10,000. Historical value is 10,000. And its conversion factor is same. 200 by 100. 200 by 100. Now coming to accounts receivable, 10,000 to how much it is increasing? To 12,000. 10,000 to 12,000 means increase of 2,000. So 2,000 will write. Its factor is here. Same like 200 by, for increase or decrease, we'll take the average 160 divided by 160. We'll see the calculations now. So increase is this much means 12,000. Now this calculation, if you see, 200 and 4 zeros divided by 100, which comes to 20,000. And here it is 2004 and 5 zeros means 4 lakh. 4 lakh divided by 160. This comes to 2500. So it is 22,500. So this is accounts receivable. Now coming to accounts payable. Accounts payable, it is given 15,000. 15,000 to accounts receivable are decreasing. How much it got decreased? 10,000. Means decrease of 5,000. So minus decrease during the year 5,000. I'll write it in brackets because it is decrease. There is a decrease. Now same common factor for 15,000, same one, 200 by 100. And for increase or decrease, you'll take 200 by 160. 160, which is given average, is for increase or decrease. Okay. So we'll close this one also. So this is decrease, so it comes to 10,000. Now this calculation, if you see, 15,000 into 200 divided by 100. This is 30,000. And this one, 500 into 200, 5,000 into 200 divided by 160, which comes to 6,250. 6,250. This is decrease, so I kept it in brackets. Decrease means we have to minus it. Here it was increasing, so we have added. Now this only this one accounts payable is decrease. Decrease means will, if you deduct it, you'll get 23,750. So this is over. Always remember, you have to see only the monetary items only. We got it only monetary items: bank, accounts receivable, accounts payable. If at all, if they give any fixed assets and share capital, something, etc., etc., we are not going to touch it. We'll calculate only the monetary transactions only. Here, 3 transactions are monetary. 3 we have calculated. Opening balance we have taken, and that factor we have calculated, conversion factor. For increasing average we have taken average factor which is given. So like you have calculated everything. Then after that we have to calculate the profit or loss. So that I have prepared one table. Calculation of monetary results. Calculation of monetary results. Always remember, holding assets, holding any asset, it is a loss, and holding liability, it is a gain. I told you on the very first day of the class. Did you remember? Now holding assets. How many assets are there? One is bank, accounts receivable. These two, when we are holding from 1 year to another year, one period to another period, whenever you are holding, it's a loss. So that is what we are mentioning. Monetary loss. Why we are saying monetary loss? Because holding the bank. Monetary loss on holding bank balance. How much? The difference, 5,250 minus 3,000. 5,250 minus 3,000, which is coming to 2,250. Bank is over. Next, accounts receivable. Holding the accounts receivable. This is also loss. Okay, accounts receivable. Next, holding the monetary loss. Monetary loss on holding the accounts receivable. How much is the loss? 22,500 minus 12,000. 22,500 minus 12,000, which is 10,500. Altogether, these two are losses. We can say total monetary loss 12,750. Total monetary loss 12,750 you got. Now third transaction. Whenever you hold any liability, that's a profit or gain, you can say. Third transaction, that we are saying monetary profit or monetary gain on holding the accounts payable. So how much it is? 23,750 minus 10,000. 23,750 minus 10,000. It is 13,750. 3 transactions. One is holding the assets, loss of 13,750. Another one is holding the liability, profit. This is loss is this much, profit is this much. Which is more? Profit is more. How much it is more? 13,750 minus 12,750. 1,000. 1,000 is the profit. So lastly we have written net monetary profit. 13,750 minus 12,750, that is 1,000. Simply you have to write. First of all, if you understand the table, computation of profit or monetary profit or loss, that table you have to understand. Each and every item how to write. Okay, each one you have to write separately. Opening balance, net increase or decrease, and total up. In the same way, accounts receivable, accounts payable, like this table you have to understand. Once if you understand, you can prepare this monetary net or net loss or profit. How do you get? Simply, whenever you are holding any asset, loss. This is loss. Whenever you are holding any liability, it's a profit. Difference you take every year. So according to that, first year difference is 2,250. This was the loss. Second year it is 22,500 minus 12,000. It was also loss. So total loss 12,750, and profit of holding the accounts payable. So this profit. So comparing, and ultimately what do you got? You are mentioning it. Am I clear? If you understand this problem, I'll give you 2 problems as homework. 2 problems, and answer is also given. You can try these problems. Now one problem is given on the desktop. You can see. This is 7th problem. I'll just read it out. You can work out. Compute the net monetary result of X Limited as on 31st December 2000. The relevant data are given below. Same like the previous problem. What is the data given? Cash, book debts. Book debts means debtors, creditors, loan. 4 items are given. 4 items also you have to prepare 4. Here 3, 4 columns you have to prepare. Okay, 4 you will get. Once if you prepare this 4, then same like that you have to calculate calculation of monetary profit or loss or monetary result. Now here in this problem, downside, retail price index number, beginning of the year 200, end of the year 300, and average of the year 240. Average, when do you use? This is only for increase or decrease. Increase or decrease, we'll use the average. The rest of the things will take the 31st December 1990, that is 300 will take. 300 by 200 most of the time. Increase or decrease means we take 300 by 240, increase or decrease. Same like this same problem. Work out, your answer should be 3750. Practice it. Okay. Are you clear? Now next, another problem, 8th problem. So this problem is here, explain the ascertained net monetary results at the end of the year from the under mentioned data. What is given to us? Bank, accounts receivable, accounts payable, stock, fixed assets. Important point to be remembered here, stock and fixed assets we don't calculate in the table. Why? Because these two are non-monetary assets. We consider only the monetary assets. I told you very clearly. Non-monetary transactions we don't consider. Now what we are going to consider? Bank, accounts receivable, accounts payable only, not anything. These two, stock, fixed assets, ignore it. Just ignore it. Now next to general price index, 100, 200, 160. For general calculations we'll say 200 by 100. For increase or decrease, 200 by 160, same like this problem. Ultimately, your answer must be 1000. Here you are going to get net monetary gain of 1000. Clear? 2 problems are given to you as homework. Same like this problem. Work out and see. By the way, you forgot to take the screenshot. Hope it is clear. CPP, most of the time they'll ask you this kind of problems only. This one. Okay. 2 more problems I have given you as homework. If you have done the problems, if you are getting the same answer, please write it in the comment box. And also check out your textbook. Whatever is possible, try to work out. It will be easy for you to further studies. And your hand goes flawless. By the way, check out the playlist. There are many subjects already covered. And please use it. Don't forget to share this video. Stay connected. Good luck.